Arthur could buy ... anything. Companies, islands, even the allegiance of politicians. His wealth was a vast ocean, and he was its undisputed king. His days were a blur of acquisitions, a relentless pursuit of more. He built an empire of glass and steel, a monument to his own ambition, but the halls echoed with a profound silence. He had everything a man could desire, yet he possessed nothing that truly mattered. But he had ignored the one thing he was losing every day. The one thing he couldn't buy: time. It slipped through his fingers like grains of sand, each moment lost to a balance sheet or a business deal. He traded sunsets for stock reports, his children's laughter for the cold hum of a private jet. He had a family, once, a wife whose smile could light up a room. Children whose futures he planned but whose presence he missed. Their pictures sat on his desk, a ghost of a life he chose not to live. As the years advanced, a gnawing desperation took hold. The reflection in the mirror showed a stranger, frail and old, haunted by the specter of regret. One stormy night, driven by a despair he could no longer contain, he wandered the city's forgotten alleyway. There, tucked between two crumbling buildings, was a place he'd never seen before. A small, dusty shop with a flickering gas lamp, illuminating a simple sign: The Emporium. Something ancient and powerful seemed to emanate from within. He hesitated for only a moment before pushing the heavy oak door open. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of old paper and something else. Something indefinable, like bottled memories and forgotten dreams. An enigmatic shopkeeper, whose eyes held the wisdom of ages, stood behind a counter, cluttered with curiosities. He didn't ask what Arthur wanted. He seemed to already know. He simply presented a small, glowing hourglass. The sand within shimmered with an ethereal light. "This," the shopkeeper said, his voice a low whisper, "is 1 year." Without a word, Arthur slammed his black credit card onto the weathered wood. He bought 1 extra year, then another. He liquidated his assets, sold his companies, his islands, his empire. He poured his entire fortune into it, trading all his worldly possessions for the shimmering sands of time. He watched, fascinated, as the shopkeeper filled hourglass after hourglass, each one a promise of more sunrises, more moments to breathe. He returned to his now empty mansion, a mausoleum filled not with art or gold, but with hundreds of glowing hourglasses. Each one represented a year purchased, a delay of the inevitable. He was now the oldest man alive. He had outlived his rivals, his friends, and even his own forgotten family. But as he sat in the vast, silent hall, surrounded by his treasure, a chilling realization dawned on him. He was still alone. The time he had bought was sterile, hollow. He picked up the faded photograph, his hand trembling. He looked at the smiling faces of his long-gone wife and children. A single tear, the first he had shed in decades, traced a path through the wrinkles on his cheek. In that moment, he understood the shopkeeper's cruel bargain. He realized the shop hadn't sold him lived time, filled with love and laughter and shared experience. It sold him empty time, a hollow extension of a life already squandered. He had bought the clock, but he had wasted the moments, and you can never buy those back. The hourglasses continued to glow, their light casting long, lonely shadows across the room. Each shimmering grain was a testament to his folly, a reminder that the true value of time isn't in its quantity, but in the quality of the moments we fill it with. It's in the hands we hold, the stories we share, the love we give. That is the only currency that truly matters, and it's a treasure you can't find in any shop. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more parables about what truly matters in life.